Good evening. At this time, I'd like to call to order the Planning Commission meeting of May 12, 2025. For viewers watching at home, some members of the public may be participating via video conference or teleconference. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty.
Will the Secretary please call the roll?
Commissioner Buss?
Present.
Commissioner Lanson?
Here.
Commissioner McMahon?
Here.
Vice Chair Kettlehut?
Here.
Chair Ferris?
Here. Tonight we have with us Deputy Community Development Director Fabiola Zelaya-Meliker. Are there any written comments, announcements, or continuances at this time?
Thank you, Chair. Nothing to report. Thank you.
Okay, now it's time for public comment. This time, any person may address the commission regarding a city planning matter that is not on the evening's agenda. Should the commission wish to discuss an issue raised by a member of the public, the issue will be referred to staff for scheduling on a future agenda. Anyone who would like to speak under public comments must fill out a speaker card in chambers or click request to speak on the agenda to receive instructions before the public comments portion of the agenda is called. Speakers' remarks should be addressed to the commission as a whole, not to an individual commissioner or staff member. Unless otherwise provided by the commission, speakers are limited to 5 minutes. Screen will show you the remaining time you have. Do we have any public comments?
No.
All right, thank you. Next, we have the consent calendar for minutes of April 28th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting. Do we have any comments or a motion to approve the minutes?
I move that we accept the minutes as written.
All right, thank you. Any comments? If not, please call a vote.
Commissioner Buss?
Yes.
Commissioner Lanson?
Yes.
Commissioner McMahon?
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler Kettlehut?
Yes.
Chair Ferris?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
Great. Next on the agenda is 7A. We're going to open the hearing. Will the clerk please open the public hearing?
Item 7A, hearing having been advertised as required by law is hereby open to consider Agenda Item 7A, Special Use Permit SUP 2024-70020, to allow the installation of a new 4-panel double-faced monument sign at the northwest corner of Conejo Boulevard and West Hillcrest Drive for an existing commercial shopping center, the Collection at Jan's, matching existing approved on-site monument signs for the development area, and find that project is categorically exempt from the California Environmental Quality Act CEQA guidelines pursuant to Class 11, Section 15311A. The subject property is located within the mixed-use MU zone located at 145 West Hillcrest Drive. The applicant is David Rosenthal, Newmark Merrill Companies.
Thank you. Presenting on behalf of staff is Community Development Tech 2, Greg Gomez.
Good evening, Chair Ferris, Planning Commissioners, and members of the public. Tonight, we're here to present a request from Newmark Merrill Companies, and I'm joined by city staff from the Community Development Department to answer questions the Commission may have regarding the request for a new monument sign at the Jan's Marketplace. The request is to allow the installation of a new 4-panel, double-faced monument sign at the northwest corner of Conejo Boulevard and West Hillcrest Drive for an existing commercial shopping center known as the Collection at Jan's, matching existing approved on-site monument signs for the development area. The subject property is located within the mixed-use zone. Staff recommends the Planning Commission find that the project is categorically exempt from California Environmental Quality Act CEQA guidelines pursuant to Section 15311A, accessory structures, construction or placement of minor structures accessory to existing commercial facilities, and adopt a resolution approving special use permit 2024-70020. The Planning Commission is here today to review this project because the request for the additional monument sign exceeds the number of existing monument signs as allowed per the Thousand Oaks Municipal Code. The general plan use designation is a mixed use. The subject property is zone mixed use. Granting of this permit is consistent with the applicable provisions of the land use element of the general plan because freestanding signs are a permissible ancillary use in the mixed use designation. Visual communications involving signs that are compatible with the character and environment of this community promote the growth of the city in an orderly, efficient, and attractive manner, which is consistent with the goal land use policy number 9, which is design public streets and other spaces for pedestrians that foster interaction, activity, and safety. The project site is located at 145 West Hillcrest Drive within the Jan's Marketplace Shopping Center. The shopping center is bound by North Moore Park Road to the east, West Hillcrest Drive to the south, and Wilbur Road to the west. Although the center functions as one shopping center, there are two distinct areas. Jan's Marketplace to the east, and the collection to the west. The southwest portion of the shopping center is located within its own parcel and is referred to the collection at Jan's. This is a site plan for the entire Jan's Marketplace shopping center. And in this graphic, Wilbur Road is at the top border of the site plan, running from left to right of the slide. Moore Park Road is at the bottom border of this site plan and runs left to right of the slide. And West Hillcrest Drive is on the left border of this site plan and runs top to bottom. The proposed monument sign is on the proposed monument sign location is shown in red and is located at the northwest corner of Conejo Boulevard and West Hillcrest Drive intersection. The blue dots represent the locations of the existing monument signs. Conejo Boulevard is the street that crosses West Hillcrest Drive and becomes a driveway entrance to the Jan's Marketplace shopping center between the proposed monument sign and the blue dot below it representing the existing monument sign on the right side of Conejo Boulevard driveway, entrance of the shopping center. This is that sign. It's located on the right side of the Conejo Boulevard driveway entrance into the Jan's Marketplace shopping center. Whereas the proposed sign will mirror this sign shown in this image on the opposite side of this driveway. This is another monument sign located on the southwest corner of Brazil Street and North Moore Park Road, looking south. This is just an example demonstrating the design consistency of the monument signs throughout the shopping center. As you can see, the materials used to create the sign consist of a concrete pad base, finished smooth, the same stacked stone veneer, honed travertine tile, concrete capstone, and the Jan's Marketplace logo. Also includes the routed push-through internally illuminated letters on the tenant sign panels. This is another example of another sign which is located at the terminus of the Jan's Marketplace driveway off Moore Park Road between Old Navy and Petco. It serves not only as a directory sign, but as a prominent entry feature to the site from Moore Park Road. The same architectural design and materials, sign area panels, and the Jan's Marketplace logo are incorporated into the proposed sign as shown here on another sign. The proposed sign is consistent in design and scale of other monument signs in the shopping center. As you can see, the proposed sign has the same concrete pad base, finished smooth, stacked stone veneer, honed travertine tile, concrete capstones, and the same Jan's Marketplace logo, along with the internally illuminated letters on the tenant sign panels. Staff has determined that this project is categorically exempt from the provisions of the California Environmental Quality Act. Staff has determined that the proposed monument sign is consistent with the surrounding uses, general plan, and zoning designation, and will not be detrimental to the public health, safety, or general welfare. And monument sign materials complement the building architecture as well as match with the existing Jan's Marketplace monument signs. Staff recommends that Planning Commission find the project is categorically exempt from the California Environmental Quality Act guidelines and find the proposed monument sign to be consistent with the city's architectural design guidelines and approve special use permit 2024-70020 per the resolution attached to the staff report. At this time, I also wanted to make a point of clarification regarding the large monument sign with the water feature at the terminus of the Jan's Marketplace driveway. That comes from Moore Park Road. The height dimension that was approved by the Planning Commission and ultimately constructed is 19 feet, 6 inches. The original proposal included a height of 21 feet, 5 inches, but during deliberation, the commission approved a maximum structure height of 19 feet, 6 inches which is reflected on the building permit, construction drawings, and is the as-built condition. That was answering Chair Ferris's question from earlier in the day.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Is there anything else from the staff report?
That includes our presentation, and staff is available for any questions.
Perfect, thank you. Are there any comments or questions of staff at this time? Wow, okay, this is going quick. All right, thank you. What we'll do next is go to the applicant. If you're able to step up to the podium, if you could state your name and city of residence. You have 15 minutes.
Good evening, Commissioners. I'm going to keep this short. My name is Luca Giovanardi. I'm with Newmark Merrill Companies, based in Calabasas. And I'm here on behalf of the ownership of the collection. And just want to thank, first of all, you for an amazing presentation. I appreciate that. And again, want to thank staff for all their support and their help in this. We bought the property in 2023, and we are working diligently on releasing the vacancies there. And this sign will be very helpful in order to accomplish that. So we appreciate your support tonight, and I'm here for any questions.
Are there any questions of the applicant? This is going pretty quick today. So let me just ask first, do we have any speakers from the public regarding this case?
No, there are none.
Okay, thank you. I think the next thing we do is we go back to staff. Do we have any additional, this is going really quickly, so do we have any additional comments that we didn't hear before?
No, there are no additional comments.
Are there any burning questions for staff? Do you have any rebuttal?
None.
Any final questions? All right, then, thank you very much. I
Thank
do
you.
appreciate your
Appreciate it.
time. We're going to go ahead and close the public hearing, and I'm open to entertaining comments or a motion. Commissioner Lanson.
Thank you, Chair. The Jans and the collection are very important to our city. We want to make sure we're supporting them and trying to provide opportunities to make sure that we have as much for our businesses in terms of moving forward. So I'm very much in favor of allowing them that opportunity to make sure that to create opportunities for others and obviously for the tenants. So I will go ahead and make the motion to first find that the project is categorically exempt from the California Environmental Quality Act guidelines pursuant to Class 11, Section 15311A, and approve the special use permit SUP 2024-70020.
Thank you. Are there any comments to the motion? The only comment I had is I just wanted to make sure that I had brought the comment up before because I actually had served on the Planning Commission when the sign program was done. And I remember the debate about the big monument sign. So thank you for bringing that up. But I think this is a good augmentation for keeping the Jan's Marketplace viable and active in our community. So I'll support the motion. Any final questions or comments on the motion? If not, let's call for a vote.
Commissioner Buss?
Yes.
Commissioner Lanson?
Yes.
Commissioner McMahon?
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler Kettlehut?
Yes.
Chair Ferris?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you. And any aggrieved party who wishes to appeal the Planning Commission's decision may do so by filing an appeal with the Community Development Department within 10 days. Thank you all. Department reports, we have none. Commission comments and AB 1234 reports. Now's the time for those comments and reports. Do we have any comments from fellow commissioners? Okay, if not, staff update, Ms. Zelaya Meliker, or we have any follow-up items, announcements, or upcoming issues?
Yes, we have on May 19th, for City Council, the Community Development Department has no items scheduled for City Council on May 13th or May 20th. However, on June 10th, there will be a public hearing on the Lakes Development Agreement. Moving on to Planning Commission items for upcoming schedule, we have on May 19th, a public hearing MCA 2023-710 related to SB 9 updates, and that refers to the lot splits and two-unit development. State law makes changes, and we're bringing those changes and updating our ordinance on May 19th. Department report on policies and procedures for conducting public hearings for mobile home rent adjustment and just and reasonable return applications. On June 9th, tentatively, they're scheduled a public hearing for the Conejo Summit project for the 15 industrial buildings. Staff and the applicant still working through some of the proposed conditions of approval, and it might be delayed another meeting, so tentatively scheduled for June 9th. And also on June 9th, we will have a department report on the comprehensive zoning code update, which is the first study session that we will be holding with the Planning Commission. And this is after the consultant have done an assessment of our current code. So it will be very informative, and it'll be a great study session. And that is it. So thank you.
Great. Thank you, and thank you all. We'll now adjourn to the next meeting on May 19, 2025 at 6 p.m. Thank you.